Ladies, okay, I wanted to jump on really quickly and give you guys an update on what's going on with me and my cycle. But before I get started, I do want to thank my new subscribers who have subscribed to my channel, as well as the ladies that have been following me all this time on my journey. I really appreciate it. And the messages that you guys send is such a great inspiration to me, and they are really encouraging. I really appreciate it. Thanks a lot. And I also want to say that me and hubby had an awesome weekend, just the two of us, and it was great. It was a much needed R&R. And all we did was really just eat and went to a couple of shows, and went to the casino, and we really had a great time. But anyway, on to my cycle. Okay, I'm gonna recap a little bit because this has been kind of a crazy cycle. First, I took the Femera. I took it cycle days 3 through 7, and then I went in for my first ultrasound. Now, the first ultrasound I had, she said that I had 2 follicles, one on the left and one on the right. The one on the right was only measuring like 1.5, 2 centimeters, and the one on the left was 2 centimeters. So she decided that she wanted to start me on Gono F. Now, my insurance, for whatever reason, would not pay for the Gono F, but they would pay for Follistim. So my prescription was changed to Follistim, and I was taking 150 units of that over the weekend. My first injection was Friday, and then I took it Saturday and Sunday, and then Monday I went in for my second ultrasound. And at that ultrasound, like I stated in my last video, there are now 3 follicles. I had 1 on the right and 2 on the left. The one on the right was measuring 10, and the 2 on the left were measuring 14 apiece. So she did up my dose at that time of the Follistim from 150 to 225, thinking that would make them really mature, and then I would probably trigger today. Well, I went in for my ultrasound this morning, and now I still have 2 on the left and 1 on the right, but one of the follicles on the left was not growing. It was still at 14, and then the other one was at 20, and then the one on the right was at 19. So I have 2 good follicles, 1 on each side. One is 19 on the right, 20 on the left. But now I did take my last dose of Follistim today at 225. So she's thinking that one that's 14 on the left will probably catch up to the one that's 20 on the left. So I may still have 3 follicles, but if not, I'll just have 1 on each side. And then tomorrow I go in and get the trigger shot. I'm going to get an ultrasound to see, how they've grown, and see if that third one has caught up with the other 2. And then I'll trigger. Now, this is the weird part, and I don't know if this has ever happened to some of you ladies taking Follistim or not, but it's definitely happened to me. Now, the first time I took the Follistim, she gave me my first injection Friday. She gave it to me on my right side. And at that time, the right side grew. The left side grew too, but the right side grew the most. And then Saturday, my husband jabbed me and gave me my injection on the left side. And sure enough, when I went in for the ultrasound, the left had grown and the right had not. So, and I think I missed the ultrasound somewhere in there because, the left had grown and the right didn't. So when I went in today, after taking the another injection yesterday on the right side, the right had grown, but the left was still the same. So it was kind of weird. I don't know. It was kind of weird. But anyway, I took my last injection today at 225. So tomorrow when I go in, hopefully I'm good with the 2. I'm good with 1 on each side that are mature. But if the other one on the left side has grown and caught up with those two, then that'd be perfect too. Um, Anything to increase our chances of conceiving this cycle. After, I'll go in tomorrow, I'll trigger, and then Thursday, I will come in and my husband will come with me, give his sample, and we'll do the IUI. Now, future plans. And I'm really optimistic about this cycle. I've been having a lot of baby dreams, and um, I actually called one of my aunts and just to see how she was doing, and she was like, "So how many months are you?" And I'm like, "I'm not pregnant yet. I'm trying." And she was like, "Oh, I thought you were pregnant," and that on top of me having the dreams, I'm really feeling really inspired and really hopeful about this cycle. But, if this cycle is not the cycle that God said we're going to get pregnant, then far as our future plans, we probably won't do a back-to-back IUI because we pay for those out of pocket. We don't, as well as a lot of the medication, even though we have Blue Cross Blue Shield, our copays, can be pretty expensive too. So what we'll probably do is if this cycle does not work, then July and August, um, we'll probably just try on our own. But we probably we'll do a medicated cycle. We'll probably do Femara and Follistim again. Um, and it will be monitored. It'll be a monitored cycle. So we'll still be going in for ultrasounds and all that. But instead of having the IUI, we'll probably just try on our own those 2 months. Um, and then maybe September have our third IUI. And hopefully that one would work. If it doesn't, then we'll probably take another break for a month or two and then think about IVF. But we'll see how it goes. I don't know. I actually, like I said before, want to only do things in threes. Only because I don't want to waste a whole lot of time trying the same thing over and over again and, having the same outcome. Um, Not to mention, as you ladies know, this journey is not only stressful, it's not only um, draining emotionally, it's expensive. It's a lot when you're paying out of pocket. Now, for those who are new to my channel, I had my tubes reversed. So that we pay for that totally out of pocket. And then I've already had one IUI, not to mention 1,000 ultrasounds where, we're paying $35 copay each time. We're paying for our medications, so it gets expensive. So we will be taking a break in between the IUIs and then we'll probably talk about IVFs. But I know my God, and I know that it's coming. So I feel really confident that, our cycle and everything is going to be, our time to get pregnant is coming. So I'm just going to hold on to that faith and praise God, He'll make it all happen for us. So that is my update, you guys. I will come back tomorrow after trigger. If I don't come back tomorrow, I'll come back Thursday after my IUI and let you guys know how that went. And I will keep you guys updated. So, make sure you guys are praying for me. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.